So if you clicked on this video, then you're definitely thinking about construction, or you probably have started. So congratulations on taking the first step to start researching and what to expect. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about putting on a slab roof, the different stages, including the decking, steel work, and the electrical work. In creating your roof, the first step is that you need to ensure that the farm ply has been put in place, because that is what will hold up your beams, and after which you will start framing the roof using the lumber. We have these poles that are holding up the roof so that when we start pouring the cement, it will not collapse under the pressure. The next step, of course, is to add your farm ply on top of the lumber frame, and of course this is where we're going to pour our cement. So this is the aerial view of the roof after the ply has been added, and of course the next step is to do the steel work. Now each of these squares are 8 by 8 inches. They should be 8 by 8 inches. Now in terms of securing the steel, we tie every other row. So if you are acting as your own contractor, you know exactly what to look for. You're going to be measuring each square to ensure it is 8 by 8 inches, and also that every other row is tied. And within the groove there we have the steel work for the beams, right? And remember, the beams are important to hold up the actual structure. So each gap there between the ply all represent beams that will ultimately be casted when they're casting the roof. So let's talk about the light coming from the roof. Now this metal box here, we place them in a spot where we want the light to be coming from the roof. So I have several lights that will be coming from my roof, bulbs to be exact. So I am placing a metal box or octagonal box where I want it to appear. So let's see how they prepare the box. What he's doing now, he is removing different holes that are in the box in order to allow the electrical pipe to connect to the box. So each of those holes that he is knocking out represent a potential section in the box where the electrical hose can be connected. And now he's stuffing it with the cement bag, right? So they do reuse a cement bag in the construction. This is to ensure that when they cast the roof, that the box don't get covered in cement and lost in the roof. So here they're measuring up how much pipe they need to connect from that box to the potential area where the switch is going to come down. So he's measuring up to see how much pipe he needs to cut in order to connect to the box. So an important part of the electrical piping is that it needs to be secured on the roof. So there he is using a nipper to cut the binding wire and secure the pipe to the roof on the steel work. So that's very important, because when they're casting, a lot of people will be up there moving around and you don't want the pipe to shift out of place. So they're securing that nicely. By the way, if you're learning something from this video and you're enjoying the content, please take a second out of your time and give the video a thumbs up. And of course, certainly, if you want to learn more from me, if you want me to continue making videos like this, then why not go ahead and subscribe. So here he continues to secure the electrical pipe on the roof, ensuring that everything is nicely in place, and that of course is one aspect of securing the pipes. They're also going to have to tangent the pipes together to ensure that they don't move. So while they were adding tangent, they made it clear that it was important that the tangent is added onto the pipe and not onto the joint first. So you will see him adding the tangent on and then slipping on the joint, and he does that on both ends to securely attach the pipes together. Now to connect the pipe to the box, so he is going to use the hacksaw blade to remove the excess pipe and then attach the pipe to the box. So as you can see, there's going to be a network of pipes flowing on the roof for all the connections between the lights and of course the different switches. So you're also going to see where the pipe is turned down in the gaps with the beam in order to expose them for the creation of the switch. And that's it for my roofing. I chose to do this type of roofing because of course we're in Jamaica, hurricane season happens every year, and I wanted a roof that I believe was sturdy enough. I also chose this roofing because when I see the state of the shingle roof sometimes that persons use, they go in disrepair after a few years and you have to redo those roof. I also did not want to take on that type of cost later on in life, so I've chosen this type of roof, and for me it is beneficial. Also, it is a lot more affordable than doing shingle. So that's it for my video for today.